Hey, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da. Hey, welcome to Coco's Corner. Just got some huge news. I wish I could have did this earlier, but it was like the middle of the night when I heard about it, and I'm a ball of emotions about this. Also, in this video, if you could tell me how the audio is. Last show I did solo, the audio was kind of bad, and now I got an earpiece on. I think my computer was overheating when I started it, so hopefully the audio sounds good. If not, I'm gonna be like, oh no! So if you could tell me how the audio is, this is gonna be a short news broadcast, and at the very end of the video, I'll have some not special. That's kind of wrong word, but I'll have question time with the internet infantry, and that's the loyal viewers, not guys that just accidentally found us by looking for illegal content. Um, AJ Styles wins the IWGP heavyweight title at New Japan's Wrestling and iPPV, and I am all over on this. Now let me just read what it says on Kocosports.com here. Current ROH and former TNA star AJ Styles won the heavyweight title at Japan's iPay-per-view in Japan, defeating Okada to win the title. Styles won after interference from his group, the Bullet Club, and Takanashi, who turned on fellow Chaos stablemates. Okada revealing himself. So basically, it was a screw job. A Bullet Club helped AJ Styles win, and I am all. This is just my opinion on it. Man, I'm all over the place on this, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a good, bad, ugly. All right, let's talk about the good. The good is AJ Styles left TNA on questionable terms. He's a gentleman, but wouldn't say he got fucked over, so I'll say it for him. AJ Styles got fucked over by TNA, and I believe New Japan is the best professional wrestling in the world. I don't even think it's close. Like when people come on here and be like, "You're a TNA fanboy. You're a WWE fanboy." I'm like, "Fuck you. I'm a New Japan fanboy." I think it's the best wrestling in the world. I do think Dragon Gate is the most entertaining company in the world, and Dragon Gate might be my favorite company in the world. But the title of best company in the world, best wrestlers in the world, goes to New Japan. And I've been wanting to do more New Japan news, but I'm afraid, hey, no one gives a shit. And I think with AJ Styles winning the title, American fans will give a shit. With New Japan working with NWA, Ring of Honor, hopefully Jarrett's new promotion, people will give it a shot. The storyline has been pretty damn decent. Everything's good, and I'm hoping that more American fans discover how great New Japan is. If New Japan just gets a little bit into the market, it's going to make pro wrestling as a whole better. If you can have an option to buy New Japan regularly, Ustream, I'm looking at you. You gotta fucking price that shit down, bro. Ustream, you and me. There's no way I can come on here and say New Japan is the best wrestling in the world. Don't buy WWE Network for $9.99 and get everything so that you get paid $90. No. New Japan is the best wrestling in the world. Ustream, you have to help it out. You have to get English commentary, and you have to make it affordable. And you're at Ring of Honor, you're gonna get to see Liger, who's very old. I'm very surprised he's in the main event. He's not the Liger you remember. He's not the Liger in the YouTube music videos. He has lost a step or 12. So him and versus AJ is going to be interesting, yet Liger has stepped up his game before, and I think it's going to be absolutely amazing, the New Japan ROH thing, and I hope to break that down. Maybe we'll even have a pay-per-view profits. We will be doing a pay-per-view profits for WWE later today, but hopefully we can do a pay-per-view profits for ROH and New Japan's combo shows. We've never done something like that, but I'm really excited about the show, and I'm happy that AJ Styles won the title for the reason of it might get more American fans to watch, and not even American fans, just Western fans or English-speaking fans to watch more New Japan, because I really believe on the bottom of my heart it's the best wrestling in the world. And usually, when people choose a company, you root for it. Like when I was ECW, I was a huge ECW fanboy. Ring of Honor before. Time out. I'll pretend you said 18, lol. Before all that, I was a huge ROH fanboy. And I haven't been that excited about a product and a company in a long time since New Japan. And if you like in-ring wrestling, and this, you can learn enough Japanese or go to enough websites to learn the storylines, it's really, really a good product. And maybe I'll start covering it more. But with AJ Styles winning the title, maybe that's more a possibility. Maybe more people will be interested in New Japan. Maybe more people will give it a chance. With Ring of Honor and work with NWA, maybe more people will give it a chance because you are missing the best wrestling in the world. That's the good. The bad. The IWGP is the best title in the goddamn universe. You know, it's not Big Gold, it's not WWE, it's not TNA. It maybe at one time it was ROH. I'm not gonna shit on ROH, but now it's not. You know, but IWGP title is the best in the world, and the best wrestler in the world should have that. Is AJ Styles better than Okada? Fuck no. Fuck no. But then, can Okada keep the fucking title forever? I wish. I don't know. Okada is amazing, but the title deserves a clean victory. The title. This isn't fucking Russo. This isn't TNA. And I know I knock that shit, but the title is fucking special. Okay, you'll go to an event and the IWGP title switches hands. It doesn't happen that often. I mean, there's long title runs in Japan, and you'll see legit badass Japanese men, legit fucking old tough guys crying, and you're just like, dude, this fucking title means something. I remember, like, I've been in every federation and remember title changes. Dude, nothing beat being at Wrestle Kingdom 5 when Tanahashi won that title. Nothing, dude. It is a feeling that only a fan of a federation that knows how to book the title. The title is, and I know it's a storyline, I know it's supposed to get the Bullet Club over, but fuck you, Bullet Club, and I love Bullet Club. I know it sounds crazy, but at this moment, fuck you, Bullet Club. Fuck you, storyline. The IWGP title deserves more than that. And you might be like, oh, you're a fucking fan, but go fuck yourself. Whenever your company switches titles, no one gives a shit. IWGP, it's in the fucking sporting news. Everyone talks about it. If you miss a chance to go to a live event, IWGP switches hands. When you go to the pro wrestling bars, and yes, in Japan we have pro wrestling bars. It's sweet as that. I love this country. I feel like I love being a turtle. I love being a wrestling fan in Japan. But yeah, you can go to wrestling bars, and like if you had an opportunity and you missed going to see an IWGP, people talk about that. Like they're like, oh, I remember one time I went to a wrestling bar and this guy was pissed. I was like, what happened? Oh, I went to my daughter's wedding. I'm like, oh, well, that's a happy day. I missed the IWGP title switching heads. I'm like, holy shit, these fans are fucking for real. So that is the bad. That is the bad of it. The ugly. The ugly. Brock Lesnar really fucked over New Japan and IWGP, and they did not trust foreigners. And the storyline behind the storyline, the gossip, the talk, was, will Prince Devitt win the IWGP? Oh, they'll never give it to another white guy after Brock Lesnar. Oh, fuck foreigners. That was like the storyline behind the storyline. And when you say top 3 wrestlers in the world, say top 5 wrestlers in the world, Prince Devitt is up there. If you say Prince Devitt is the greatest wrestler of all time, right now, maybe all time. But if you say, hey, Prince Devitt is one of the best wrestlers, or is the best wrestler, you don't even get an argument. I put him in the top 3, and I don't even know where I put him in number 1. Maybe he's number 1. Maybe he's not. Depends on the mood. But he deserved to win the IWGP if he was going to be a fucking gaijin, foreigner, white guy. If someone was going to win the title, it should have been him. It is such a huge slap in the face for everything Prince Devitt did for that fucking company. And to just give it to the next fucking gaijin that you fucking signed is bullshit. It is fucking bullshit. Okada losing the title like that is fucking bullshit. So I'm all over the fucking place on this, and I guess maybe that is a good thing about pro wrestling. Maybe that's why the title should mean something. Looking at you, fucking American companies who pass around titles like fucking candy. You know, I would even say the second most important title is IWGP Intercontinental Championship. I think the Never title in New Japan has more. Dragon Gate, you know, their titles are wackety do with the storylines, but are amazing. I think American Pro Wrestling, both WWE, TNA, and even Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor at one time was doing a great job with their title. Even Ring of Honor needs to do it, but IWGP, New Japan, Pro Wrestling Noah, Dragon Gate, they know how to make the title feel important. When the title's important, then you don't have to do fucking crazy storylines where you have to put a money mark through a fucking table. Alright? You just say, hey, assholes, no pulling cards. The fucking title's important. And I'm looking at you too, WWE. Fucking, oh, let's make Daniel Bryan the underdog for the rest of his goddamn life. Oh, let's just put a title on this guy and see how it works out and take it away. Fuck you. Make the titles mean something. IWGP title means something. The good, AJ Styles might get more American eyeballs on it. The bad is the title deserves more than this. And the ugly is, what a... And a lot of people, I'm looking on Facebook, I apologize. There's Mr. Watts. I won't read his full name just in case he lives a private life. But Mr. Watts, he's talking like, oh, it's such a slap in the face storyline-wise. Oh, Bullet Club and all that. And he's saying, but dude, it's more of a slap in the face behind the fucking scenes. You know what? IWGP, you don't, or New Japan, you don't want to be that company. You don't want to be that second-rate piece of shit fucking company that just pulls stars from America or WWE and just gives them title shots. Prince Devitt was a fucking star, and he deserved it. And you know what? It was a huge slap in the face. You know, Watts tells about that slap in the face, but he also talks about the storyline, which I guess, you know, is kind of interesting, makes you angry. But it is very interesting. It's the first time I thought that I could do a New Japan video and foreigners would be interested in it. But I'm all over the place on this. There is good, bad, and ugly, but it got people talking, so I guess that's what a storyline does. But you gotta be careful. You have to be careful, because you don't want to be that company that when someone comes into your company, you just give them the title. Trust me, it looks bad. And you also want the title to be more than anyone coming. And you don't, if someone from Ireland, someone from New Zealand busts their fucking ass, fuck Brock Lesnar. Give him the title he fucking deserves. Alright? I don't know, I'm all over the place on this. I just hope it gets more eyeballs on New Japan. You know, and I hope that he really, really, really does good, and the storyline does good. This could turn very, from TNA under the bus, things can turn very TNA-ish quickly. And I am so happy for AJ Styles. You know, it would be great, AJ Styles. You know, now listen, this is me being a super. All right, let me take off my expert cap, because you know, if you put a camera on YouTube, you're an expert. Let me put on my fan cap, looking fantasy here. All right, AJ Styles wins the ROH title. AJ Styles wins the NWA title. AJ Styles wins, well, he already won the IWGP. And then he joins Global Force, and all four of those companies, shit, so maybe throw in NWA. NWA, I've shit on you in the past, but you know what? Fuck you. You're working with New Japan. Welcome to the party. And have him have all four major fucking titles. And then the talk of, well, did he really lose the TNA title? Is he the best in the world? And then have these companies work together, breaking into the North American market, and possibly have territories and companies work together to have a little bit of a shot to touch WWE. You know, you have to. Of course, I doubt TNA will do anything like that, and I don't even know if Jarrett will do anything like that. But I could definitely see Ring of Honor, New Japan, and NWA doing that. Even though Ring of Honor in the past has shut down NWA, working together like a lot. Like every time, it's like NWA is gonna work with Ring. No, not gonna happen. Ring of Honor be like, go fuck yourself. But hell, even just Ring of Honor and IWGP titles, dude, how can you? He would be the best champion in the world. He would be the best freaking champion in the world. All right, I didn't really advertise the show, so let's see. Let's embarrass ourselves and see if there's any live comments. Let's see. Bam! 4 live comments. Day from Ewok. Hey, glad to catch you live. We'll be doing pay-per-view profits soon. Ohio. I think that means hello in Japanese morning time. Yes. Yeah, in Japan, you gotta say there's Ohio, there's Konnichiwa, Kumbawa. Yeah, there's no really hello. It just depends on the time of day, and it gets so confusing. I lived here for like 276 years. Being a little sarcastic, and I think they fuck with white people because they'll be like, oh, and right now it's 10 a.m. I'm gonna say Ohio, and they'll be like, Konnichiwa, like you fucking, and then the next guy you're like, Konnichiwa, like Ohio, they're like, you fucking with me, and then especially like when it gets around 5 or 6 and it's just turning dark, you're like, do I say Konnichiwa? Do I say Konnichiwa? And you know, I think sometimes those old Japanese fuckers just fucking foreigners. Like, there's no hello. Yeah, so. All right, congrats to AJ Styles. Something hard to do in New Japan. You're outside the country. We're still doing pay-per-view profits. Yes, we are doing pay-per-view profits. We are just waiting on Boo. Me and Boo Boo have an evil plan. Okay, Boo Boo has no idea. I have an evil plan. We're gonna do it so close to the pay-per-view that Adam Goulet can't win. Adam Goulet is the king of pay-per-view profits. That son of a gun. I might ask him for lottery tickets. All right, Ewok says, Dave, please accept my picks on this show. Oh, get on. You know what? No, Emily, I'm not going to lie. There's a part of me that would be like, you know what, Ewok? Go fuck yourself. That's the part of me that really, you're Ewok. You are one of the original Internet Infantry members. So you know what? I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to let your pick slide. I'll tell Boom Boom. I don't know about tiebreaker, so maybe you can come in later before the pay-per-view, but I'll let it go. Only Ewok, because I love you, Ewok. And there's a part of me that would be like, you know, there's an evil part. There's like evil and good Dave. Evil Dave's like, fuck him! You fucking badass! You fucking put the video up! And good Dave's like, oh, come on! When no one was watching you, he was. So, Ewok, you're cool, man. You're the only one that's getting. You're the only one that would get away with that. Ewok, you rank high enough to get away with some shit. All right, so, bam, bam. All right, so let's talk. That's the end of the news. Go to Kocosports.com, KOCOsports.com, and go check out all the news. Jerry, Pablo, David Cooley, we are starting to get that machine rolling. Hopefully, we can keep rolling. All the pieces coming together. We're talking about bringing other hosts onto these shows. We have big plans that might blow up in our face. But if everyone is on the same path, it's going to be huge. So go to Kocosports.com and check out all that other fun stuff. All right. Now, if you come here by accident, if this is your first time video, you can stay. This is the next portion right here. This portion starting right now is only for the Internet Infantry. Internet Infantry, YouTube's a really fucking great place. I'm not going to fucking lie to you. And it's got to point out, there's trolls, but then there's also trolls on a mission. And some trolls on a mission, if you start building a community, and I'm going to tell you little dirty secrets about YouTube, that YouTube might not make me. I used to work in SEO, and we don't do these dirty secrets. We have thought about it. It's kind of like, I see us as a backup quarterback, and we're like, just took steroids. Maybe we could be a starting quarterback. Because there's other people that are just popping their shit in their ass, steroids. So we're at the point where, like, we're a backup quarterback, maybe second or third string, but if we use steroids, maybe we can go on. Like, you can buy likes, you can buy views, you can make fake accounts, and go in, and the big thing about fake accounts is they come on to, and dude, I hope I don't get sued. Allegedly, wink, wink, allegedly, TNA does this. TNA sends out bots. TNA will go on Facebook. Big corporations do this. They buy likes. They buy stuff. Well, another thing people do is sometimes they'll send a troll in to ruin a community, hoping that it fucking crushes them. And I think the Internet Infantry is too strong. But where I'm going with this is, hey, I don't want to ever use steroids. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I've done some shady shit SEO-wise in my past, okay? I used to be an SEO expert, and you know what? For my behalf of doing shady shit in the past, I just want to apologize to the internet. Go fuck yourself, Google. You're not fucking stopping spam. You're only fucking making sure the rich stay alive. That's it. All right. Yeah, losing Google ads. Um, with that said, I've done some fucking shady shit in the past. But one thing, I don't want to do shady shit anymore. I'm old. I don't give a shit if it's a small community. I just want to come on and act like this is a great community. I don't want to buy likes. I don't want to buy subscribers. I don't want to buy viewers. I don't want to tell you to go to other videos and be dicks about it. You know, if you're like, hey, you know, if someone asks me, hey, who's a good show? You can drop us, and they'd be like, hey, these two guys can work together. That's great. What I don't want is, and people do this on our videos, is someone come by and if someone is part of a community, attack them, hoping that they leave the community. I don't want to deal with that. I also don't want to be the asshole who buys likes, buy views, buy all that shit, and also says, hey, I'm going to sign into different accounts and fucking ruin another show. I also don't want to be the asshole who says, hey, listen, you're part of the internet infantry. Go to other shows and troll them and tell them that our show is better. It's very amateurish. It's very dick. And a lot of people that get their full-time income but don't have full-time income star quality do shit like this. Now, my question to the internet infantry is, A, I hope that I never have to use steroids. And what I mean by that is you go do this shit. But at the same time, there have been people that have come, and I don't give, like, you know, wrestling branding. There's also other podcasts that come and say, hey, check out my show. I'm totally cool with that. I don't personally do that, but I'm cool with that. What I'm not cool with is trolls coming and not hurting, but just being complete assholes to the internet infantry members we have now, where they don't want to be a part of the show. And I believe in freedom of speech. I believe in not being censorship. They can attack me all they want. I don't shit. I'm fat. According to them, I'm being gay, even though I've been married 900 years to a woman. But you know, I'm so pro-gay that shit doesn't even bother me. You know, and them attacking me doesn't bother me. What does bother me is sometimes someone will come by and leave like a little tie, or someone will leave it, and then they'll just fucking bury them and try. What I'm trying to say is, even though I'm against censorship, a lot of shows do this. Should we? I never thought it would come to this, but it's fucking YouTube's a very ugly place. Should we ban people that are just here to be assholes? They're not here to help in the conversation. They're not, and I don't give a shit. Like Player Dies. Player Dies is a great example. Player Dies is not troll. Player Dies challenges us every step along the way, and you know, deep down inside, I love you for that, Player Dies. But I'm saying people that, you know, you put loss, win, and tie, and they just personally attack you and don't attack the show because they know I'll just fucking put them on blast. I don't give a shit. You know, my goal is I would love for a troll to come to Tokyo and fight me. It's never going to happen, but I would just love that, and because it's just a mystery of not knowing what the troll looks like. I don't know. There's something sick and demented about someone coming to fight me, and I have no idea what it's about. You know, maybe I'll get my ass whooped and it'll motivate me to get in the gym. I don't know, but back on the track. This is for internet infantry members. Should we ban people that are just fucking assholes to other members? And I'm not saying to have different opinions, but I'm saying, like, you know, if someone comes by and be like, oh, I did not like TNA, and they just fucking bury them with being complete fucking pricks. I never thought we'd have to ban. I think I've only banned like 3 people, and usually the people I've banned in the past have been, you know, because if it's attack on me, I don't care. I know who I am. I'm fucking a fat old nerd, you know, so webcam, I'm cool with that. But, you know, the only people I've banned are like people that have said something bad about my children, especially my daughter. So I think I've only banned like 3 or 4 people. But, you know, I never thought it would come to this, but at the same time, I want people to come and build a community without being fucking, you know, complete fucking shitheads towards, you know, and people have done this, and I don't even know what they say because they're such pussies and cowards and delete their comments. Such fucking cowards. You know, if you're going to delete your comments, dude, just be like, hey, I'm fucking sorry. I mean, people make mistakes. I've said shit. I probably made 12 mistakes on this fucking video. Just man the fuck up and say sorry. But, you know, I'm an old guy. I just remember when the internet was fucking awesome. I mean, the trolling wasn't really a thing. Let me tell you, with the internet, you had to do dial-up. It was fucking amazing. Hopefully we can get to that. Hopefully. You know, and, dude, I'll fucking plug any show. I don't give a shit. Like, there's a big, giant thing about Bruce Blitz. Like, everyone's like, fucking Bruce Blitz! Don't see Bruce Blitz. But best of my knowledge, he's a great guy. I don't know if he's using steroids, but I think he's a great guy. Fucking go see him. I don't give a shit. But yeah, if you want to plug your show, plug it. And I will gladly. You know, I believe we should fucking be. You know, back in the day, YouTube used to be awesome. You know, you could put like little reviews underneath, like someone did a TNA Impact review, and you could put video responses of other TNA Impact reviews. It used to be a really cool place, but now, you give someone $30, $40 or make a small livelihood, they become real fucking dicks. So I don't want to ever do that. I want a place where we can like come, sit down. Like I don't see myself as an expert. I know a lot of people see themselves as experts. I probably have done more in wrestling than most YouTubers, but I see myself as this is a wrestling forum. I sit down or combat sports forum. I'm going to be doing combat sports. I sit down. I give you my opinion. I do the comments. I read them. You know, if someone comes by and there's someone in our bar scenario, and they're like, oh, I thought TNA sucked, and someone starts screaming. Well, in real life, you're gonna get up and be like, yo, dude, calm the fuck down, or I'm gonna knock you the fuck out, and we beat the fuck out of them. But you know, I think there's something to the internet where, oh, we'll never meet. Oh, I'm protected. Oh, I could be a fucking prick. And you know what? I want to build a community, and I don't want censorship. But I think that's those days might be getting old and more popular again. We're not even that popular. I mean, the last couple of weeks I've been in the hospital, and I personally want to apologize. My goal is to comment on every comment, and I am crazy behind. This is the worst I've ever been with comments, but just because I've been in the hospital trying to heal myself. But I want to get back to that. But I'm asking Internet Infantry original members, Internet Infantry members that come every week, our most loyal viewers, which I'm so humble and thankful for. I just want to know if we should ban just people that are dicks. Don't ban people that disagree with you. That's what the wrestling bar should be. You should go and have fun and have arguments. And you know, I've been proven wrong a bunch. That's part of it, you know. So yeah, just original Internet Infantry members, high-ranking Internet Infantry members, please leave in the comments. Should we just start banning these motherfuckers? You know, because I mean, let's be completely honest. You know, someone comes on and be like, "You guys are faggots." What is that adding to the conversation? Like, I'm really bad because I'll fucking get it. I just want to poke. When it comes to a troll, I just want to poke them. You know, I'll give them my fucking address because I'm fucking stupid like that. But you know, eventually, what are you gonna get out of it? Like, I'm on old videos still arguing with trolls. It's bullshit. Once or twice, you'll get a troll be like, "Hey, I'm a real fucking asshole. I shouldn't be an asshole." But most of the time, you're just looking for a reaction. It doesn't really bother me. 90% of the time when I'm in comments, I'm just in the hospital getting needles on my back. So it's like, fuck you, troll face. But I want it to be where, you know, we have. I want this to be a place where it's okay to be a passionate fan without other fuck faces coming by. So I never thought it would come to this, and I apologize for going on. If you're a new viewer, I'm sorry you had to stay through this. But I just want to hear what the Internet Infantry has to say. We will be doing pay-per-view profits as soon as Boom Boom comes online. Please go to Kocosports.com. Please buy our shirts. I mean, shirts, man. I'm such a horrible salesman. All right. Yeah, pay-per-view profits will be later today. And if anyone can stop Adam Goulet from winning, maybe we tie him up, throw him in a closet. That'd be great. Adam Goulet! You're a genius. You're a genius, pal. All right. So yeah, thank you for listening to the news, and thank you for listening to my rumblings at the end. We will be back within the next couple hours to do pay-per-view profits. And oh my God, Floyd Mayweather fights tonight! All right. I'm really excited about that. All right. Kocosports.com, where it's okay to be a passionate fan. And with that, I am